you too could have your own yummy Takao. Only for 5 easy payments of $39.99.
Can I get a refund?
But wait, there's more!
Now you can have it delivered directly into your brain. That's right, we'll beam it right there. Images of naked Takao, all for you.
Can I just punch... Can I just punch myself in the dick, please?
You don't have one.
My level 99 dick is, my dick, rumble in the jungle. Your dick got touched by your uncle.
Okay. The only line I remember from that song.
Can't believe that's a thing.
I showed Kroze for the first time the other day. I'm like, you've never heard of that? Oh wait, no. I have a video.
No, I want to go back to unknowing. Please let me unlearn. Please let me unlearn.
No.
Yeah, I miss ignorance too.
Do you know that song, Tyler?
Wait, what song?
Oh my god!
No,
I wasn't here. What is the song?
It wasn't here. Okay, it wasn't here. So, the joke is I have a level 99 dick, right? And so if somebody challenges me, my response usually is, my dick, rumble in the jungle. Your dick got touched by your uncle. But this is a whole song.
My dick goes straight
yeah.
to the,
yeah, you know it! You know it!
Oh, my dick.
Okay,
How
good.
do you all know this song?
I love that song. Are you kidding me? I still have it on my iPod.
I don't know this song either.
Our dicks
oh man,
are
you
like
gotta
Jesus.
link them to it.
Our dicks are like Jesus. Our dicks are like Jesus. We got dicks like Jesus. Anyway.
So
Alright.
welcome back to Manhor Island.
Welcome back to The Ship Has Sailed. We're going to continue onward with a boring side dish to begin. To begin with this this installation, if you will, the serial killer, man-horroring it up. So, we're on Hayabusa chapter 8.
It's okay, Lettuce. You'll get your time to shine finally.
I will kick you square in the dick.
Chapter 8, Skillful in Bed.
Damn right!
Okay, it's a good idea. Why did Aroha know that I'd assist the eloping couple? It didn't look like he'd known anything yesterday. In any case, he knew now. The only possibility I could think of was Takao telling him, but I didn't know what to do.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fucking Takao! You dick. Who did you hear that from?
It doesn't matter.
I think it kind of does matter.
Yeah, it kind of fucking does.
Bitch, who you think run this place? I have no intention of questioning Miss Kana about it either.
Then you'll let us go.
No. That's not what is happening.
However...
Aroha completely cut Hayato off. Hayato and I slowly gazed at each other.
Hayabusa, lately you've been relentless and restless and nervous. As a courtesan at Kikuya, anything that influences your performance is a problem.
So the side dish is having performance issues.
God! Ah! Hayabusa, you had such a strong start, and then chapter 3, you just failed. Bro, Abusa, why?
Wow, sounds like every night bed for Hayabusa.
Shut up. I never meant to.
Maybe you could take some lessons from me.
Seriously, I'm gonna throw a book at his dick. Okay. But who would snitch on us?
You're being disgraceful. It doesn't matter who had told me. I don't ask people where they get their money when they pay us. There's no problem as long as it circulates through the pleasure district.
That's one way to put it, I guess.
It's just that when you're with this young lady, you act like a young servant.
I got butlers? Nice. Wait, that's what this call is. What am I talking about?
Letting your emotions slip isn't something a proper courtesan does. That is all I'm saying.
Aroha, I'm the one at fault, so...
Yes, you are.
Oh, shit.
Feel really uncomfortable talking to Kana this way.
That's hilarious, actually. Is that just because I'm your boss in real life?
Yeah, it's like I'm your boss in real life and I'm being all stern. I can totally Tokyo flip my way out of anything.
Tyler,
but Iroha's sternness, no.
Time. Tyler, this is the one time. Okay, like the only time. Okay. Roha.
See? Your heart wavers even at the slightest poke. Is that how your mentor raised you? How pitiful. I thought you were a better courtesan than this.
Hayato bit his lip with regret. I couldn't do anything for him but sympathize with his pain. I could at least say, oh geez.
Scold me, I think.
I don't...
Since she's protesting that she's at fault.
Yeah, that does sound right. Because you don't want to yell at Aroha, because then it'll just get bad, because, you know, he's the ogre. And if you apologize to Hayato, then, I mean...
I think you have to apologize to him because it's your fault.
Yeah, that is... one of those two would be the best, I think, the last two.
That's a hard one.
I think I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think I'm sorry seems like the better choice.
Hayato, I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? You haven't done anything wrong.
But it's my fault things have turned out like this.
Even if that's true, you still haven't done anything wrong.
He's right, miss. I was just questioning Hayabusa's duties because he hasn't fully grown on me.
You son of a bitch. Kana, you don't need to worry about this situation right now.
I think I kind of do.
No matter what happens, I'll protect you. Please don't blame yourself or worry about all of these things.
Hayato's words reverberated in my chest. Hearing those words from anyone else wouldn't have affected me, but Hayato's words had to have been special to me. I slowly realized these things.
Hayabusa, I'll say it again. I won't forgive any disgraceful actions.
What was disgraceful? Was it his consideration towards me? Was that really shameful?
But, Aroha, I still don't understand. What's wrong with letting my heart waver for a girl who's important to me?
Hayato suddenly began to speak in a painful tone.
First, you need to realize that having a special woman is a mistake for a courtesan.
Wait, what about your mom?
Yeah.
That's a special girl in your life. In all people's... Not in that way. Whoever out there is thinking not in that way. Like Mother's Day.
Oh.
I'm just saying! Did they just forget
Special
their mom?
unlockable path, Kana's mom.
I'm a mother lover, you're a mother lover. Each other's mothers.
No.
Each other's mothers.
Alex's response is the best. Alex just gave the best response.
No.
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 Oh, okay. You have one too, don't you?
I do not.
You will in your story.
You're lying.
I don't have one, and I never have. I was born in the Pleasure District, and I will die here as well.
That's interesting.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little curious for his story.
That was just too sad. I couldn't bear hearing it and looked down at the ground.
Even so, haven't you ever thought about finding true love?
Hayato shouted in sorrow, which made my shoulders tremble. Was it like him to shout so powerfully? So grievingly?
Let us stop, Hayabusa. We shouldn't talk about this in front of the guest.
But...
Can someone come over here?
Aroha clapped his hands and called for someone. I slowly lifted my head, and Hayato was biting his lip in agitation.
Iroha, Did you call?
Why does he keep cropping up? I thought, like, Tokiwa would be the one to keep cropping up, but
I
been
was guessing
Kagero.
Takao. You're just in time, Kagero. Starting today, Hayabusa will be retrained by Kagura.
Oh.
You're not stealing my man, bitch.
I don't want your man.
Huh? But Kagura's my...
He just has to fix his behavior and won't be bothersome like one of the servant boys. Kagero, you can't be Kagura's assistant for the rest of your life.
Oh!
Man, I'm a dick.
Oh.
Wow.
Jesus,
This
brutal.
is a good chance for you to become independent.
Oh, look at his face!
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow.
He is...
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
Hayabusa's probably pissed.
Kagero didn't look happy about Aroha's decision.
Hayabusa, please go with Kagero and Kagura. You must become a perfect courtesan who doesn't falter in any situation.
Hayato stayed quiet while he hung his head low. Hayato.
Sorry for showing you how unsightly I am, Kana.
No, it's my fault. Can I come and see you again? Oh,
Why
no.
don't we have a little talk about that, Miss Kana?
God, Iroh. God.
Uh-huh.
Aroha, please don't do this.
What do you mean? I won't harm her, of course. I'm just going to chat with her.
Okay.
Chat.
Come on, Hayabusa. I know you don't like it, but this is for the best.
Leave.
I'm not carrying your books.
After that, Hayato hesitated, but ultimately left. I stayed there, feeling anxious. I followed Aroha to a room in the back. The room he brought me to was much simpler than the other ones in Kikuya.
Ooh, new room.
This is my room.
I don't want to be.
Prepare some tea, so please sit comfortably.
I don't want to be in your room.
Danger zone!
You don't have to do that. I felt miserable as he spoke to me calmly. There was no way I could sit comfortably in this situation. I could hear him preparing the tea. I then heard the water heating up on the stove. It echoed through the quiet room.
He'd come here before he'd turn 10.
Huh? Aroha placed a teacup in front of me and began speaking.
He'd been such an intelligent-looking boy. He'd had a stubborn side to him, but it was understandable considering his age. I thought he would get used to living here, but he was quiet, unsociable, and above all else, strong-willed.
Aroha looked far off into the distance, as if he was dreaming of the past. He was telling me about Hayato's past. It took me some time to figure that out.
About 2 years after he'd come here.
Come on,
2
localization team.
2 years. About 2 years.
I thought it was a misspelling of heart initially, because I got to after 2 years. I was
About
like,
2 hearts after he came here.
and I was like, wait a second, that doesn't make any sense.
Dr. Seuss's Iroha hears a Hayabusa.
Oh my.
Oh, look, your tea's run out. Here, have another some more.
He's had a big fight. It had been with... Oh.
Oh my god.
Who was it?
He'd fought with Takao.
Wow!
Yes!
What a surprise!
It's so funny. Takao can be hostile, but he always talks so casually afterwards. They'd gotten into a scuffle.
Ooh.
Who, me? Never!
So you guys were throwing punches.
And Takao
Oh.
fully confirmed for perfectly cast. They hadn't even been afraid of scarring their faces.
I can't believe that had happened.
Yes, but that was the only time they'd ever had such a big fight. He'd really been so unsociable and unwilling to cooperate. But now he's made his way up, and he even has his own private room here. It might have been thanks to his sexual prowess, don't you think?
Thanks for telling me
now
that.
we're getting... No, I'm joking.
Aroha looked at me mischievously, and my cheeks immediately flushed. I wouldn't know.
Yes.
Really?
Please don't tease me.
Don't tease me, bro.
Don't tease me, bro, please.
I wouldn't know, I guess would be the...
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't know.
Shut up.
I wouldn't know.
You're so innocent. Have you taken a liking to Hayabusa's bed?
Oh.
What?
What?
Aroha smiled to me as I blushed. Aroha slowly stopped smiling.
Well, I don't think a woman would be entranced from just a bed. I'm sure many women are attracted to his sincerity.
I felt a prickling pain in my chest. Trying to hide it, I forced myself to smile. I'm sure you're right. But why had Hayato fought with Takao that time?
Curious, are you?
Of course I am. It's looking more and more likely that Takao said something.
Yeah.
We'll have some tea before it gets cold.
Okay, thank you. Instead of answering me, Aroha smiled.
And drugs in the tea.
He then started talking about Hayato's past once again.
It had been about his comfort candies.
Oh my god, really?
What?
Huh?
When Hayabusa's mentor gave him his allowance, he would always rush out and buy candy.
Hayato had done that?
Yes. Knowing that, Takao had made fun of Hayabusa, telling him that men shouldn't eat sweets.
Says the guy who represents Taco Bell. Do you know that they have sweets that are like Captain Crunch? Like they're like round.
Yeah, the Captain Crunch Puffs.
Yeah.
Delicious.
So Takao can't say a goddamn word.
That was the end of it, then they wouldn't have gotten into a fight. But Takao had continued teasing him, saying that wanting to give candies to a girl was childish.
I don't know, the way to my heart is food.
Men should keep candies for themselves.
And that he wouldn't be able to grow up. Apparently, he'd guessed right, and that's when they started fighting.
I can't believe all of that happened over confit candies.
I've finally figured it out. He diligently collected all those candies so he could give them to you, right?
Aww.
That must be it.
It felt like my stomach was filled with butterflies, and I couldn't speak. Had Hayato always been thinking of me? If that was the case, then I would feel so guilty. To protect myself from the pain over these past few years, I'd slowly started to forget about him.
I'm sure Takao had been jealous of him.
Ooh.
Oh, what? What?
They'd both lived in the same place, but Hayabusa had someone he cherished. Takao had still been just a young child after all.
Aroha slowly sipped his tea. I sat there next to him, covering my face as I wiped my tears away.
So, Miss Kana, how did the comfort candies taste?
What a faggot! That is so fucking mean! Holy shit!
They tasted like Hayabusa's fingers because he shoved them in my mouth.
That candy is from an old shop in this area, and it is said to be the best.
It was very delicious.
I'm happy to hear that. Well then, will you come back to Kikuya and visit Hayabusa again?
Huh? I was startled by the sudden question and stared at Aroha. Just like the first time I'd met him, Aroha had a welcoming smile on his face.
If you do come again, how about I hold on to the remaining valuables in your possession?
Trap! It's a trap! Huh?
It's a tarp! The patrol supervisor can't use them as evidence if you don't have them.
Oh.
If you let us hold them for you, it'll be like you never had them. But I'll take the valuables as payment so you can meet with Hayabusa.
Oh.
Plus, it might help pay off Hayabusa's debts as a courtesan.
I believe Aroha as far as I can throw him, which is absolutely nowhere.
He's planning something.
If that's what you want, that is.
His son...
He took you into his room here, away from everyone. Like, no one has seen this room to make this proposal towards you.
Yeah.
This is dangerous. Kana?
Hi.
Kana!
Hi. Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear,
We need, like,
Oh my
the Metal Gear, like, exclamation points, like, bing!
Metal Gear.
Yeah, for all those, like, exclamation points that just pop up in the box. I think that'd be perfect.
His sudden proposal confused me, and I shifted my eyes back and forth. Aroha might have been right. In order to see Hayato here in the Pleasure District, I needed to lay low from the patrol squad and their supervisor. However, if I didn't have the valuables anymore, then they couldn't use them as evidence. Even if they doubted me, they couldn't do anything without any evidence.
That's what I just said. How about it, miss?
Well... But I was sure Hayato wouldn't like the idea of me doing this. Even if I did it in order to see him, I was sure he would be angry if I used those valuables for his sake.
I think it's a pretty fair proposal.
Oh, he's pushing.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I understand that, but
What's holding you back?
Hayato wouldn't like it if I did that.
Even if you did it just to visit him?
Yes, he told me to use it for a man I really loved.
Oh? Well, that sounds like something he'd say. But you know, miss, feelings alone can't change people, and neither can someone's orders. People choose their own paths to take and who they want to love. You might be the only one thinking those thoughts.
I might be the only one thinking that?
I won't force you to decide right now. When you've calmed down, please take the time to listen to your heart.
After that, Aroha saw me off as I left Kikuya. I turned around to look up at Kikuya, but Hayato was nowhere to be seen. I was full of regret. Why did all of this have to happen? I was sure I would have to help those two lovers no matter what. I hated how naive I was. I just wanted to be with Hayato. Once again, my naive wishes were making my heart waver.
I was like glued. I was like, what?
I wonder
Hey,
what's
Tokiwa.
gonna happen.
It was amazing how much Hayabusa was in that chapter.
I know,
I loved
right?
it.
I was going to say that, man. So much
That might
Hayabusa
have been-
happening.
That might have been my favorite Hayabusa chapter yet.
Because it was mostly Aroha.
Hey, Tokiwa!
Yeah, Takao?
It's a good thing we don't waver, right?
You bet! I still hate you.
I know! I love you too! I mean, hate! Yes, that's exactly what I meant!
Closes window slowly.
Fight, fight, fight! Kiss, kiss, kiss! Fight,
Hey,
fight,
Tokiwa.
fight! Balls, balls,
kiss,
balls!
Kiss, kiss.
Tokiwa!
Oh god, what? Yeah, Takao?
Kana doesn't know that Hayato and me do it on our van every Sunday. Wait, what?
She tells him he's in church, but she
I am now
doesn't
chucking
trust
the
she's
candies
telling
as
me
hard as
that
I
Kana
can at
doesn't
you guys
know.
on the roof.
Kana doesn't know!
Oh, Kana
Oh
doesn't
my
know.
God.
Kana doesn't know!
Don't tell Kana!
I think we really are bonding. This is great.
I will seriously get the hose out again if you two do not get out of my window.
I don't have popcorn, but keep going. That's good.
I have popcorn. Would you like to share?
Hey, that's my popcorn!
Sorry, Takao.
Watch out for the hole in the bottom of the bag.
Take it anyways. Oh, wow. Oh, well played.
Kagura, what are you doing on the roof, too?
Meditating.
Dude, Kagura was so offended when recommended that Hayato study underneath Kagura. Yeah.
Guys, does anyone know where Kana and Aroha went?
They look all over the place, but except the one room they don't know about, and I just appear. It's like, I walked Kana out forever ago.
That bastard! Aroha!
And that
Kana
was
just eating potato chips.
That was Heartfelt Stories with the Man Horns of YouTube.